You're watching IntoWineTV. We're at Cove Wine Bar and Kitchen in San Francisco, and today we're tasting the 2005 McGregor Vineyard Black Russian Red. This is a wine from the Finger Lakes region of New York. What do you think, Pamela?
Is this a dessert wine? I haven't tasted it.
Well, yeah, it's interesting. There's definitely, it seems like there's a fair bit of alcohol, but it has really nice deep fruit notes in the nose, like black fruits, violets on the palate. There's a little bit of pepper. I mean, in some ways, it reminds me a little bit of Syrah, even in the color to some extent, but just in some ways.
I think it shouldn't be called Black Russian. I think it should be called Black Pepper.
Yeah, there's definitely that, but then there's also this really, like the sweet oak, where it almost smells a little bit like rum.
Have you ever had Saperavi grape before?
I have not that I know of.
And the other one, there's two grapes, Saperavi and Serexia Charny.
Have you?
Not since yesterday lunch, but no.
Okay, well.
Poof.
What would you compare it to?
I haven't tasted it, actually. I can't.
Well.
I find it,
You can't get beyond the nose.
I really don't want to taste it, but I'm going to, obviously. It's actually not that high in alcohol. It's 13.3, but you smell it and it smells like port.
Yeah.
Or, port style.
It also it smells a little bit like somebody just blew out a candle. That's that type of nose that, like, what is it?
Kind of smoky?
The after burning candles.
Stop it. I've got to taste it without.
I actually think the wine's pretty
sucking.
good.
Drier than I expected.
Yeah, don't dribble on yourself.
Did I?
No.
I don't know. It's actually, in some ways, it's a nice drink, but when would you drink that? What would you put it with? And I love the fact that they're making a wine out of such unusual grape varieties. I give them kudos for that. And there are some people who probably like this, and I sort of, for what it is, I admire it. Mm-hmm. But it's, I think I'd pick up a glass of 1977 port.
Yeah.
And have a more enjoyable experience.
Yeah, it's like going down, it has, like there's a heat that it has going down, where it's almost like it's a little bit medicinal.
Did you swallow it?
No, but it does anyway. Or anyway, something a little warm is traveling, okay? So hopefully it's just the wine.
So when would you typically drink a wine like this?
I've never ever had a wine like that.
When you're in the Siberian desert? No.
And it's like a dry port or dry. Actually.
See, the thing with the wine is that I think that there is some, as I said, I think it's pretty good. And there's not a whole lot of finish. The finish is just heat, that's it. So I think that there is potential. I think there's something to work with here. It's just that it's gotta they just gotta get this wine in balance a little bit more. Because there are some interesting flavors. There's a lot of black pepper, there's those notes of violets, there's dark fruit. As what would I drink it with? Well, it's kind of getting to what I had said previously, that it's, for me, if I'm only going to drink a wine with food, if I really, really like the wine, I think it's really, really well made. So that makes it a little hard for me because I don't think it's quite there yet.
There's a restaurant here in San Francisco called SPQR, which makes a black pepper sort of pasta, and I could see this going with that, actually. It's really interesting. I like it as a novelty.
Okay.
Very
So
good.
it's a good wine to give a try too if you'd like something a little bit different, a little out of the ordinary. The 2005 McGregor Vineyard Black Russian retails for $59.99.
$59.99?
Wow.
Mm-hmm. All right, well.
That's a lot.
It's something novel.
Yeah. But
that's a lot. That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah. If you'd said, $18, I'd have thought, not surprised, but.
Yeah, I wouldn't pay $60 for this.
Well, perhaps you would. And if you'd like to learn more about this wine and others, visit our site at IntoWine.com. Thanks again, and see you next time.